Hey, welcome back. It's a Thursday, and Thursdays are known for its artsy bits. And, well, today we are being joined by a very, very interesting person with vibrant artworks. And these are by Niyi Ogunkunle, who majored in sculpture and minored in graphic designs at the Federal College of Technical Education, Akaka, and has participated in over 22 group exhibitions. You are welcome, Mr. Niyi. Good to have you here.
Good morning.
You look nothing like your art. I would have taken you for like a lecturer or something like that.
Yeah,
People say that about you.
Yeah.
Good to have you here. And it's good to be surrounded by your artwork. First of all, I want to say that, before we get into them, I am overwhelmed by the sheer dynamicism of all of them because they have different formats, even if they're all on canvas. But first of all, how would you describe your kind of art?
Well, I'm a kind of artist that I like to play with different medium. I like to make research, turn some scratch to wet so that people will enjoy what they think is not useful again.
Yeah, wow. So you take all these raw materials that people might think that is,
it's not
and you turn it into pieces like this. I want to take a look at this one, which is something similar to that one, but what is this called? What's the name of this?
The title of this one called My Script.
My Script.
My Script. If you look at the education generally, as a student, by the time they write the exam or text, by the time you give them the results, some people happy, some people make sad, and after that, if you look at it under 2 or 3 minutes, you will find some script on the floor.
Yeah.
Because maybe they are not doing good, or maybe they are not
just
satisfied, or they are not. They just throw it away.
I wanted to point out to everybody who's watching right now that about this piece of work here is actually made from, these are scripts, examination papers. I can see this person got 15 over 100 here. Very unhappy person he must be. But the material is actually scripts from exam papers, marked ones and all of that. And that's what you use to form the painting. There is a painting on it, as you can see. But is this still canvas, or is it made out of these pieces of paper here?
It's made on canvas.
It's pasted on canvas and then oil on the script. It's amazing, man. That is beautiful. It's also quite similar to the one we have here, and I think it's my best one. I think I love it because of the kids in NYC uniform. Tell us about that one. What's it called?
Well, the inspiration behind that one is because I look at the way the ASO and the education generally in this country it is. After some years in an institution, some will be with a lot of strikes, a lot of stress, a lot of everything. And at the end of the day, by the time they went to NYC, you see, they didn't post me to where I'm supposed to go to. I have to do this, I have to do that. Before you know, the lady has get pregnant. So along the journey, at the end of the day, they give her the certificate. It's already at a baby. So
I see
and
that.
I look at it, some of them, by the time they are showing the uniform, they are showing the uniform from the baby.
For the baby as well. So that's the baby NYC there. When I first saw it, a different translation came to me. You know this thing they tell you when you go to look for a job and they say, oh, we need 10 years experience. Where should I get the experience from? That means by the time I'm a baby, I should already be in NYC uniform. That's the way I saw it. But it's amazing that we have different translations, but they still work.
Yeah.
And like I said, the kids on there are also posted, or rather they're also kind of like painted on scripts as well.
Yeah.
These are written handwritings. Whose handwritings are those? Whose scripts are those? Where did you get those from?
Actually, I'm a teacher.
Oh.
I'm a teacher, so I have different kind of paper and the scripts with me. So I make use of those paper.
Okay.
So I don't find it difficult to see different of
brilliant
paper.
use, and I'm sure that your students are finding appreciation in that.
Yeah.
Now, there are other forms of paintings that you have here that are very different from that. Now, I noticed that you also have brought along with you something.
Yeah.
Now, what is that exactly, and how does it relate to the paintings that we have?
I'm a kind of artist that I don't like a smooth surface.
Okay.
I like a rough surface. So
you don't like peace, you like war all the time.
So I decide to texture my canvas before I draw and before I paint. But I don't like to use something that is common.
Okay.
Something that is common. I like to use something that is some people look at it that, how did you get it? How do we come across this? So I make a lot of experiments and I preserve it, work on it to see what is going to give it to
That's
me.
one of your.
So this is one of
medium?
my texture.
The texture.
that I
What
use.
is it? Can I take a look at it? I would love to just touch it while it's in there, so I don't get. What is it exactly? It looks like earth. It looks like
That is termite egg.
termite eggs.
No, that's the wood that is
Yeah,
rust.
exactly.
There are some dust.
the little-
that
yeah,
come out
I get
from
it.
So
Oh,
that's what I packed
wow.
together.
Oh wow, that is interesting. So this makes
The texture
surface.
of the surface of it.
before you start painting.
Painting.
So you have to glue it on it.
Yes.
So what's the glue that you use? Just
I use
regular-
normal glue.
And then it's able to absorb the paint when you paint it?
Yes.
Wow, that's interesting. So how do you go about finding this material? Because it's going to be hard to get.
Yeah, this material is around everywhere, but majority of people don't
We just sweep it away.
sweep it away. They
Now,
don't look
I
at
can
it.
feel its granular nature and very coarse, and so I can imagine that it will be good to paint on. Oh, that's grand. But talk to us about that painting there, which you used it on.
And the title of that painting is Aniwura.
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 Can we get a look at that painting there? It's a very nice one.
Aniwura. If I'm going to translate it, is that we have a treasure. You know, a baby is a treasure. So, and it's a baby girl. So it's something that you need to be.
That's a beautiful painting.
So that's the reason why I name it
Yeah,
Aniwura.
that's the painting on the far left of your screen there. Now, what you can't feel, if only television was 3D, is that if you were to touch this painting, it's very rough on the surface, and it's so real. It actually adds to the experience of it. I mean, all your painting have very interesting experiences. I also have this one right here. Can you explain to us the title and what this one is? It's the same texture with a
Yeah,
termite
yes, it's
thing,
the
yeah?
same texture.
What is it?
The title of that one is Irepa Season.
Say again?
Irepa Season 2.
Irekpa Season 2. Okay, where's Season 1?
Season 1.
They bought it at B.
It's around
It's
somewhere.
around somewhere. Okay. So Irekpa means
Child play,
child
rough play.
Rough play. Okay. I thought that was Irekiri.
No, Irekere is different from Irepa.
What's Irekiri?
Irekere is that when you are climbing some place that is higher than where you're
Oh, okay.
supposed to.
So this is Irekpa.
Irepa.
Rough play. Like you said, you don't like it smooth, you like it rough. These are very beautiful entries for your expressions. Now, the hard question is, how do people embrace it, one, and how much do you charge them? Let's start about how do people love your picture? Do they ask for more? Do they want you to do something even crazier, or even bigger, even rougher?
Well, we are still trying.
Yeah, we all are.
Still trying. Well, at the end of we have a lot of people that appreciate the work.
Nice, nice. And how much does a painting like this go for?
It depends on where the painting it is.
Really? So that's also a factor?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What's the most you sold a painting?
500,000.
500,000. That's grand. I mean, maybe I can patronize you. That's very interesting. You've been to 22 exhibitions.
More than 22.
Now, compared with everybody else that you have met, how does your art stand out? What makes you different from everybody else at these exhibitions?
In my exhibition, I've been doing different kind of medium. Wherever anything I exhibit in this,
We can see a couple of them on the screen.
wherever anything I
right
exhibit in this exhibition, I will exhibit it in another exhibition.
now. Oh, really?
So
how fast do you come up with these ideas, these paintings? These
it's not something that is easy, but I used to make research every day and night
Wow.
on it.
Interesting. We're taking a look at some of your work on the screen now, and they are very, very many. So I can imagine when you say that you come up with these things, every exhibition is a new one. I believe you there because you have quite a lot of them, and they all have totally different stories that they are telling. You also are a trained graphics designer. Does that play any role in your paintings at all?
Yes. I'm
How
a
do- how
graphic
do they play
designer. I use my system to make like this youth copper.
Yeah, the two baby
The
cop.
image is one.
Oh.
So I use my system to make it two
Okay.
before I draw it.
Okay. So you first of all have to know the design that you're about to draw.
Yeah,
So that
from my system.
means that you're going to have to design it on your system before you now put it into work of
Canvas.
art like we see it. Annie, that's just fantastic. You are a grand artist. I think that your paintings, I would like to have one of them hanging on my wall at home, but I don't know, is that money that... But congratulations, and it's good to have you here. We're looking forward to more of your exhibitions and more of your appearance here on Wake Up Niger. So if you've got new stuff, please share them. We would love to see them.
Thank you.
Thank you.